Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how we can sync Salesforce and Hubspot so that we can trace the lead sources on Hubspot with two tier of information, two level of information, lead source details and main lead source. So as you can see here on this chart, we have um, the lead source details, which are multiple options available, and then we have the main lead source, and this is very important for the reporting in Salesforce, because later on we would need to know where are the sources of the leads that are generated in the system and where are they coming from. So that's why we have created a main lead source and a detailed lead source. And here, as you can see on this column, these are the values that would be generated by HubSpot from the original source property, which is available on the contact in HubSpot. So this would be automatically generated by HubSpot, and the way that we have created this process is that we get that information generated from HubSpot, auto-tracked by HubSpot from the original source, and then with a workflow we would push those to a custom property as a lead source details, and then that information would also be pushed to another custom property in HubSpot as a main lead source. So this way we're starting from bottom to the top, and we would also have some manual information coming in for the lead source details. So here we would have combination of information coming generated from HubSpot and then manual information coming to the lead source details, and then based on the values, the main lead source would be auto-populated, which would be one of these items on the chart. And then we would have that information synced with Salesforce. So on the Salesforce side, we're going to have the main lead source, which would be a custom field, which would be a pick list, and then we would have a dependent pick list, which would be the lead source. And here what we're going to have is we would have a unidirectional sync from main lead source to the main lead source in Salesforce, and then based on the information that we have created here, this would be pushed back to the lead source details. So this way, if we also import some records to Salesforce, then that information would be auto-populated to HubSpot, and then HubSpot would again update the main lead source on the top. So this is the way that we can track the information and the original sources from HubSpot within Salesforce, and based on that information it would allow us to generate any sort of reports or create any dashboards with very valuable information that is coming from HubSpot to Salesforce.